Hello everyone. I hope you will be fit and fine at home. And previous topic we have covered what is Python, who invented Python, how to install a Python, why Python is a popular in the market, and how to install a Python, what are the data types. Some example of that demo I have given to you. Now I'm starting with the fundamentals of Python. So here I'll discuss about the all the tokens, identifier, literals, all the operators about it. So let us quick start. So token. What is token? Token is the smallest individual unit in the programs, is known as a token. Keywords, identify, literals, operators we have to use, and punctuators and delimiters. So see here, first keywords. Keywords are reserved words. We have previous class we have discussed. These are with the software itself. So these keywords you can't declare as a variable. So whenever you declare as a variable these, it will show error. So these all are keywords which are with the software itself. So identifier, which identify the particular type variables. So always variables start with the alphabet. You can separate with the underscore. See, Python identifier is a name used to identify a variable, functions, class, module, or other objects. Here, an identifier start with the letter A to Z. It can be capital A to Z or A to Z small or an underscore. You can use underscore to separate a variable with the any name or starting with the underscore also, and followed by zero on the more letters underscore, and you can start with the zero. Otherwise you can 0 to 9 any numbers can be applied with the underscore. Otherwise only numbers you can't declare as a variable, so that will show error. So here Python does not allow special characters, any special characters which mm, appear in your keyboard that doesn't apply in a as a variables. And identifier must be keywords of a Python. Identifier must not be a keywords of Python, which you are declaring a identifier that must not be keywords. You have to remember it. And Python is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means previous class I have given you demo. Once you are declaring in a capital letter, and you have to use in a capital letter only. See here example, roll number. Here R is a capital, roll number I have written here, and roll number, this is a different, it will treat it as a different, are two different identifier. So some valid we have discussed. My book, so you can write like this file, after file word you can write a number also. You can't start with the number. So this is a number between the alphabet. So this is a valid. Date underscore 2, this is valid. Underscore number, it is a valid. So some invalid identifier also variables. Beginning with the number it will not allow, so it is a invalid. Break is a keyword, it will not allow. My dot book, this is also keyword, it will not allow in the variable. And data hyphen cs, this is also invalid identifier. So you have to keep in mind, whenever you are declaring variable, these will not allow with the variable. No space, no other operators, no symbols can be used in a variable. So here identifier, some additional naming conversion. See here, class name start with the uppercase letter. class name start with an uppercase letter, all other identifiers start with the lower keys. You have to remember, whenever you declare a class, C should be capital. Class is a different. Here you can declare that I am not talking about your class. So class is a keyword here. So starting an identifier with the single leading underscore indicates that the identifier is a provided private, sorry. So indicate that the identifier is a private. Starting identifier with the single leading underscore, which you are starting beginning with the underscore, that depict as a private. So always whenever you declaring variable or identifier with the underscore, that become a private. So starting with the identifier with the two leading upper underscore, that indicates strong private identifier. Two times if there is a underscore is a given beginning with the identifier, so these are a strong private identifiers. If the identifier also ends with the two trailing underscore, in a last also, beginning and last you are putting with the underscore, the identifier is a language defined special name. So you have to remember, whenever you are using a underscore, so these type of underscore are different, treated as a variable identifier. So here literal, previous class also we have discussed about. Literal are fixed value. See, once I am writing with the name equal, name is a variable name here, name equal Johnny. So this word storing in name. So here right to left assignment, left side it is a variable, equal is a assignment operator which is assigning a value to this. See, what is variable? Variables are container. Anything you want to keep in a proper way, you need a container. Just like if you want to make a program, you want to store a something value in that. In that case, first you have to declare a variable that hold your values. So here f name is also variable name. Equal is a assignment operator, Johnny. So this name assigning to f name. So right to left assign. Remember, always you have to remember, you are writing name first, equal after variable right side. This is a wrong. So left side you have to declare a variable operand. Equal is a assignment operator. This is a value assigned to variable. So these are a string value. You have to remember one thing. Always string character value always enclosed in a single quotation and double quotation, and there is a triple quotation also. So multi-line text can be enclosed in a triple quotation, just you have to remember it. So numbers directly you can write. For example, this is a age is a variable name here, equal is a assignment operator, 22 is a assigning to age. So here numeric value directly you have to write, no need to include in a single quotation and double quotation. So here float value also you have to write directly with the decimal point, with the decimal value. So height is a variable here, it is not a keyword, it is a variable. Equal is a assignment operator here to 6.2, this is a float value. So these are called literal, which you are assigning while declaring a variable. At same time, you are assigning a value to particular variable. These are called literal. Literal also it is called constant. Remember one thing, constant and literal, that is the same name. So here another example of empty value. If you don't want to put any value in that variable, you make it null, none. You have to make it none. None means null, empty. So this name is a variable equal none. None is a empty, null value. So it is assigning to name. If you have declare a variable but you are not assigning a value in that, so you need to write a none. None means null, empty value. So some operators are there, arithmetical, plus, minus, multiply, divide are used. Relational operators are there, which is a greater than, less than. Assignment operator, that is a equal operator. Logical operator, bitwise operators are there. Membership operators are there. Identity operators are there. So see here, first we'll discuss about the arithmetic operators. So plus is a addition, it is for addition. Remember one thing, perform an addition of two number, a plus b. A is a operand, b is a operand, uh, plus is a operator here. A, b both are a variable, it is also called operand. Minus, this is for subtraction, a minus b. And this is for division. Remember one thing, these operators are, you must remember, this is for division. A divided by B, A is a operand, B is a operand. In operator, divide will be used in between. Asterisk for multiplication. A star B, that is for multiplication. And this is for modulus operator. Percentage is a modulus operator here. A module by B. And 2 times forward slash, this is a floor division, means in this decimal point will also display there, and this both are the same, but in this there is a no float decimal point will be display. Both are for the same purpose. In this decimal points also it will display. In this it is a float division. Remove the digit after the decimal point. Just you have to remember. See how to use. A is a operand variable. 2 times forward slash b, second operand variable. So you have to remember this. Now next is a, this is called 2 times star you are using, that is a exponent square, a x raise power of, this is for power, raise power of, this is called exponent operator. Exponent perform the raise power of the first, a raise power of the b. So this is for raise power. You have to learn all these operators by using small example. Before starting operators, these relational operator, I want to show you demo of operators. See here, a equal 10. What is a here? A is a variable, equal is a assignment which is assigning to a. Simply, if I am writing a without giving print, it will display 10. Now a equal 10 already given. Now I am changing a variable, b equal 20. So b have a 20 value. Now I want to a plus b. Direct it will display the value here. Now I am using a minus b. So value will be in a minus, because the value which is a b is a 20, that is a 10, though minus 10 will. Now a multiply by b. See, the value will be, these are a mathematical operators, and a divide by b. See here, it is a division. It show the decimal points here. See, I am writing same example with the floor division, a for 2 times forward slash b. So what happens? Only 0 will be, decimal will not show. So a module by, this is a modular operator b. So it will modulus, it will show. Then what is the exponent? So a exponent 2 times star b. So see here, so it will display the exponent of a and b. So all these operators you need to revise, and these you must know what are the use of these operators. These are different from mathematical operators. Don't confuse. In a math, there are different operators. Here, different operators. So see here, and relational operators are here. Relational operators means which is, this is for two times. If you are using a two time equal operator, means A equal B. So here one equal operator assign the value two times equal operator, it is a it check the equality of A and B. Here this is for not equal. So this is explanatory symbol, and equal, this is for not equal, it returns the A not B, true and false. And this is for greater, A greater than B, it check the A or B which is a greater, it display the true or false. Greater than equal, this is for greater than equal, if it is a bigger than B it will display true, otherwise in this it display the boolean value true and false. This is for less than equal. All you have to try. See, I am showing you. So I am starting again Python. Here I am sharing the another. See here, A equal 10 and B equal 20. I have written B equal 20. So I am comparing with the equal operator. A equal B. If it is both are equal, it will display true, otherwise it will display false. See here, I am assigning as a B equal 10. I am again checking with the B. See here, it will display true. Because B have I have assigned a 10 value. So A have a 10, B have a 10, both are equal, it will display true. So if I am using again B with the 20, see here, A greater than B, it will display false because B have a 20 value I have assigned, A have a 10. So see here, A less than B, it will display true. You can also greater than equal, A greater than equal B. So it will display false. If I am writing A less than B, it will display, because B is a greater than A, it will display true. So these type of operators you can use. All small example, not is a pending. So A, I am writing not equal B. It is true because A have a small value, B have a bigger value. So it will display true. So these are the operators, logical operators you can use with the Python. So relational we have done. See here, equal we have done, not equal, less than. So now, so assignment operator with the arithmetical operator. See here, equal, this is the assignment operator, a equal b, this is called assignment operator. And plus equal, what does it? Add a two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. It will assign the value to the left operand. So here a plus equal b. Whatever a have a value will be added from a b. Right to left assign. See here, add two numbers. Two numbers will be added, will assign to result to the left. So you can use assign plus with the assignment operator here, a plus equal b. So here this is a divide, equal, divide two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. What is left operand? Left variable. Operand means variable. A divide equal b. So whatever we have a value will be after calculating assigned to a. So multiply equal. So multiply two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. So here a multiply equal b. It will multiply with the b and assign to a. Now minus equal, subtract two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. So a minus equal b, whatever it is a minus will be assigned to a. This is a modulus equal, modulus two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. So how to use? A module equal b. So floor division also can be done. Floor equal, so perform a floor division two numbers and assign the result to the left operand. See here, a floor division equal b. Now exponent also, exponent equal, calculate power on the operators and assign the result to the left operand. How to use? A exponent equal b. So you have to try all these. See here, I am using these operator with the sharing practical. A equal 5, B equal 10. So I am using A plus equal B. So if I am printing on A, so it will display 15. See here, both number can't be calculated. Here it will calculate A equal 5. I have assigned the 5 to A. Now B equal 10. B will assign with the 10. So A plus equal B. So result will be 15. And same I am using A minus equal B. Now see A 5. Now A multiply equal B. So I am printing A. So this will be after calculate multiply. So here I am A divide equal B. So A, this will be after division. I am using floor division also. A floor division B. So it will display 0 0. Achha, I have not written equal here. Sorry. A floor division equal B. See the difference. A. So same value it is showing. And exponent also, A exponent equal B. So I am writing A. See here, this is also exponent by b. So you can try all these small operators by doing practice. So it is completed. Next, see here, logical operators and or not. These are logical operators you can use with the Python, and or not. And see, what is the use of and? See, your question have a first question and second part, first part and second, both you have to do. Or in a or, what will it will do? First choice or second choice. So how you have to write? And return the true if both the condition are true. If both the condition are true, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Or return true if the either or both the condition are true. So how to write? X or Y. And not, reverse the condition, not A greater than B. So see here, A equal 30, B equal 20. If A greater equal 30 and B equal 20, print hello, otherwise it will miss. I am showing here. A equal 20, B equal 40. So I am writing here and A and B. So here and operator in a small we have to write A. It is used with the program B. Sorry, B I have to write in a capital. It is a case sensitive, so it will display 40. And see here, A and B, which is the biggest, it will show. Now again I am writing A or B, 20, because 20 it has written first. Anyone. So not also. In a not, it will show error because it works with the program. Directly it doesn't work. So here another membership operators are also there. Membership means in, not in. With the in or not in operators can be used. The membership operators in a Python are used to validate whether a value is found in within a sequence, such as a string, list, or the tuples. So see here, this is an example of list. You will not understand here. Just how to use I am telling you. Any A equal 22. See here, A have a 22 value. Here list is a variable name. Equal is a assignment operator. Here in a list there are sequence. So in this equal A in list. A in list, it is a present in here. So it will display true. Otherwise it will display false. See, I am giving you demo of this. A equal 20. So here list equal in a square bracket 10 comma 20 comma 40 comma 50. I have written this in a list. So I want to check print a in list. See here, a have a 20. So what is the value of a here? 20. Here list I have defined equal 10, 20, 40, 50. These values are in a list. Now I am checking with the print command. It will print the value. Print a in. This is a membership operator list. So it is present. It will display true. See, I am assigning a here with the 25. Now I am checking with the print command. It will display false because there is a no 25 number in a list. So here it will display false. So it check the value present in the list or not. Now I am using another not in. Same with the not. This is membership operator not in. So 25 is a not in list. It will display true. See here 25. A equal 25. I have assigned A to 25 here, but it is not in a list. So it will display true because I have written not. So not directly not use here. With the not, with the membership operator, it will use. So other operators are also there with the string operator. We have already done is or not, is not, is also. These are identity operators can be used with the variable is or not is. So it will discuss in a next class. Thank you. I hope you will understand this.